This is an apology to the feminine energy from the masculine, and a reassurance and a speech of hope. Dear feminine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you. I've neglected my purpose as the divine protector of the family unit, of the planet, of life itself. I've misused my powers, my strength, to control and abuse those I love, those who I am supposed to work together with. Through generations of trauma, indoctrination, and poisoning, I've lost my connection to the source. I've been trapped and confused in the lower three chakras, and lost in greed and selfish desires, in old ways of thinking, not connected to my heart, and out of coherence with my mind, my virtue, my righteousness. I'm sorry for the witch burnings. I'm sorry for the rapes. I'm sorry for the human trafficking. I'm sorry for the violence. You must understand that there is a lost boy within all men. And there's no excuse, it's just an explanation. That we have been hurting, and we have been fighting ourselves and our darkness. But it's such an important task in this time to rise to the occasion. It's such an honor to be here on this earth, to make a change and to take a stand. Because you are the creators of life, the creator of life itself. And when we defile you, we defile life itself. Just like we rape the earth from resources. The earth has plenty of resources for us, but because of our greed, because that we can't get along, we can't live in peace, we live in fear and hate. Because we can't rise above it. We will, and the new earth is forming. The masculine ancient energy is rising to protect what it has forsaken for such a long time. It will take time, and it will take courage. It will take a lot of yelling and cry and inner work in brotherhood, forgiveness. But we will rise to a consciousness of unity, of morality, of righteousness, and responsibility, most of all. We are forsaking the children, letting corruptions, politicians, and corporations take ownership of their minds, deciding what they learn, how they think. We need to heal our communications, heal our own broken parts, our attachment styles that blind us and self-sabotage us for the love that we seek. We've been lost. We've been lost and disconnected from nature, from truth, from the beauty that is right before our eyes, that we are abusing and hurting so much by being asleep. We need to rise above these hurt, traumatized inner children, inner boys, and rise to become the man that we are meant to be. It's not an easy task, and all of us have already heard a lot of women in the process of waking up. But we decide when to stop. We decide when enough is enough. We decide to stop being drug lords, human traffickers, scammers, abusing the elderly, abusing the children, and abusing the women. We decide when to stop. And we decide to protect the family unit from those who are too far gone to heal themselves, to forgive themselves, and to reconnect with nature. Who have sold their soul for egotistic, greedy desires, the desire of the flesh. And we are so much more than just the flesh. Dear feminine, the masculine will wake up We will protect you and we will love you again, as we once did, so you can relax into your feminine. This is not about being a simp. This is not about being a people pleaser. This is knowing our own worth as men, embracing the hardship, but the gift of making people and loved ones around us feel safe in our presence, and we use our strength in groups to see the ones we love around us feel safe and secure, not abusing. Just as I said before, the world has plenty of resources for all of us. It has enough for every man's needs here on earth, but not enough for every single man's greed. We are raping the animals for milk and furs, feathers. We overuse and still we throw out more than we have ever done. We are too busy running for our problems instead of facing them head on, running to a new planet instead of using the billions provided for those ideas, instead of putting in them to healing this world that we already have, this beautiful planet. It's never too late, and when we work in unity, nothing is impossible. This I know. I'm no perfect example, but I am an example of doing better, of accepting the hurts you've done, of facing your darkness and embracing your traumas, of rising above it. And our forgiveness has to be changed behavior. So for the rest of your life you live in grace as a living, breathing apology for rising to the occasion and doing better. That's what we need. We do not need to hate more, or an eye for an eye will end up leaving the whole world blind. And revenge will only perpetuate this cycle of karma. So when we choose to be better than what we were, and keep that promise to ourselves and the world, once we wake up to the realization that being Adam in the Garden of Eden is about protecting and being a gardener and a warrior, be able to mend the garden, take care of the garden, and watch the beauty that we help co-create, and the gift of being strong and protective, so that young children come for us to safety and look up to us as examples of stories of creators, of living beings who have stirred through this beautiful life with grace and beauty and provision and safety. And it's such an honor to do that, instead of just abusing and taking. It's time that we give and nourish. So this is an apology to the feminine, and a reminder that the masculine is healing and is waking up more and more each day. And that the young boys in this generation that have it the hardest will gain men to look up to once again, and they will follow the lead, and we will in unity rise to the occasion and protect all the beauty in this world before it's too late. Thank you for trusting in us. Thank you for all the bullshit you put up in us, trying to love us anyway, doing whatever it took to do so. Just crying out for the potential and the safety that we should provided and neglected. Thank you for your patience. I look forward to the gift of that patience and that continued love, even though I know it's hard for most women today, and many have given up and is trying to fight the masculine, but it will never help. We still need that support. So thank you. This is an apology and a cry out and a reminder to the masculine that it's time now to rise, and together and protect what's important.